Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. This is Scott on coming to you via live broadcast number 169 to address to the private society of the Kringle Private Society. Okay, this is a quick update according to what admin had put out earlier in the week, the blog where the One World Government New World Order, okay, where the bank uh, is mentioned in the controlling of the fiat currency, in the controlling of the society, how we live, the mass, which is to be their slave. Okay, again, this is the part where it's not a conspiracy, one may think, but it's a reality that is happening. Uh, I will link. You will get the information. You will see in a minute when I show you what happened just this past weeks. Okay. Basically, let me show you. Again, ជម្រាបសួរអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាខ្ញុំ Scott មកថ្ងៃនេះចង់ណែនាំប្រាប់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាឲ្យដឹងថាអ្វីៗនៅក្នុងសមាគម TBC នេះដែលបង្កើតចេញមកចង់បំបត្តិក្រីក្រក្នុងពិភពលោកប៉ុន្តែអឺទូទៅដែលជាយើងរស់នៅក្នុងសម័យឥឡូវនេះសម័យជឿនលឿនសម័យនិយាយថាមានពួកគេហៅ quote unquote cabal ពួក elite ពួកដែលថាមានអំណាចដែលគេគ្រប់គ្រងយើងហ្នឹងគេនឹងចង់ស្លាប់យើងហើយណាមួយដែលថាគេនឹងចង់អឺទុកទឹកភាគតិចថានឹងធ្វើឲ្យជាអ្នកថាអ្នកបម្រើរបស់គេ 100% អូខេឥឡូវនេះចាំខ្ញុំចូលក្នុង blog ហ្នឹងជួយណែនាំប្រាប់ថា admin បញ្ចេញ blog មុនមកថាមាននិយាយអំពី one world government ហើយណាមួយទៀតមានន័យថា new world order ថាក្នុងគេចង់ឲ្យគ្រប់ប្រទេសរួមចូលក្នុងធ្វើជារដ្ឋមានតែអ្នកកាន់កាប់តែមួយក្នុងផែនដីហ្នឹងគឺជាពួកអក្បរពួកដែលថាចង់ស្លាប់យើង 80-90% ចោលអូខេឥឡូវនេះនៅក្នុង blog ហ្នឹងចាំខ្ញុំចូលទៅណែនាំប្រាប់ឲ្យតិចទៀតដែលថាខ្ញុំនឹងបង្ហាញផតតាំងឲ្យឃើញថាមែនតើថាវានឹងចង់បំបត្តិលុយកដាស់ហ្នឹងចោលហើយណាមួយវាកំពុងតែតេស្តសាកមើលតើវាអាចបិទបានភ្លាមអត់ព្រោះបើពេលវាបិទវាកំពុងតែសាកមើលឥឡូវនេះពិសោធន៍មើលវាក្នុងមួយអាទិត្យនេះវាមានពិសោធន៍មើល2ដងវាបិទធនាគារនឹងវាបិទកុំឲ្យអ្នកមានថាយកទៅចង់ដកលុយចង់ទិញអីវ៉ាន់ចង់អីទិញអត់បាននៅក្នុងប្រហែលរយៈពេលដែលវាបិទហ្នឹងមាន4ម៉ោងគេថាវាបិទទោះបីតែយើងមានកាតយើងមាន account ចូលតាមក្នុង online ក៏ដកលុយមិនបានក៏ចាយលុយមិនបានទេវាបិទទាំងអស់អានេះវាប្រសោតទេអានេះតើតទៅមុខទៀតនេះវានឹងចង់បំបត្តិលុយកដាស់នឹងចង់បំបត្តិចោលវានឹងបិទហើយបើយើងមិនយល់ចិត្តទុកដាក់ទេយើងទុកលុយនៅក្នុងនឹងច្រើនដល់ពេលវាបិទហើយយើងអត់មានលុយនៅដៃអត់មានលុយទុកនៅក្រៅគឺអាលុយដែលយើងនៅក្នុងបែងហ្នឹងបាត់អស់ហើយគឺជាវាយកខ្ទេចយកអស់លីងអូខេឥឡូវនេះចាំខ្ញុំចូលណែនាំប្រាប់ថានៅក្នុង blog បង្ហាញឲ្យឃើញអូខេឥឡូវនេះដែលយើងនៅក្នុងសមាគម TBC នេះនិយាយថាបើអ្នកថ្មីចូលមកបើអ្នកណាអត់ទាន់បានយល់ដឹងអ្វីៗអំពីសមាគម TBC នេះខ្ញុំចង់ណែនាំប្រាប់ថាសមាគម TBC នេះចង់បំបត្តិក្រីក្រក្នុងពិភពលោកចង់ឲ្យអ្នកប្រជាជនបងប្អូនទូទៅចូលមករួមជាមួយក្នុងសមាគម TBC យកលុយសមាគម TBC Kringle មកចាយទិញអីវ៉ាន់គ្រប់សពអញ្ចឹងហើយបានថាបើតទៅមុខទៀត គេថាមានពួកកបฏពួកមានអំណាចធំៗនេះដែលគ្រប់ប្រទេសគេថាគេចង់បំបត្តិលុយក្រដាស់នឹងចោលហើយចង់ស្លាប់ប្រជាជនទូទៅជិត80ទៅ90% ចោលអញ្ចឹងហើយមិនថាផែនការវានេះវាធ្វើចេញមកយូរហើយដែលថាវានឹងចង់ទុកតែមិនមានច្រើនទេទុកជាជនទូទៅប្រហែលប៉ុន្មានថា80លានតើ80លានអ្នកឲ្យធ្វើជាអ្នកប្រើរបស់វាហើយថាវានឹងចង់រស់នៅជាយូរអញ្ចឹងហើយបានថាអានឹងចាំខ្ញុំបង្ហាញណែនាំឲ្យដឹងបន្តម្ដងទៀតតែឥឡូវនេះខ្ញុំចង់ឲ្យអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាដឹងយ៉ាងសំខាន់ណាស់ថានៅក្នុងblog នេះដែលថា admin បញ្ចេញមកប្រាប់ថ្ងៃណាថ្ងៃទី6នេះ3ថ្ងៃមុនហ្នឹងwhy a one world government new world order is very bad idea for humanity ចឹងហើយថាតើអ្វីតែគេចង់បង្កើតជា one world order នេះថាមិនបង្កើតឲ្យដូចថាយើងរស់នៅទូទាយដូចថាយើងជាជនទូទៅនឹងវានៅដល់តែពិបាកព្រោះយើងនៅក្រោមគេកាន់កាប់នេះកាន់កាប់ 100% យ៉ាងមកអញ្ចឹងហើយមិនថានៅក្នុង domination control ពួកអ្នកមានគេហៅថា elite នេះ cabal អញ្ចឹងហើយតើយើងប្រជាជនទូទៅនៅក្រោមនេះហើយក្រុមហ៊ុនបន្តថាក្រុមហ៊ុនធំដែលនៅពីក្រោមពួកវាហ្នឹងដែលវានៅកាត់កាប់ពីលើដូចជាក្រុមហ៊ុនអីគេតាំងពី World Banking អានេះក្រុមហ៊ុនធំ electronic ហើយមានធនាគារក្រុមហ៊ុនធនាគារគ្រប់សពអានេះក្រុមហ៊ុនសាំងឡានក្រុមហ៊ុនគ្រប់សពវានៅពីលើប្រជាជនទូទៅប្រជាជនមើលឃើញប្រជាជននៅក្រោមគេទាំងអស់ប៉ុន្តែដែលរយៈពេលដែលខ្ញុំចង់ណែនាំប្រាប់ថ្ងៃនេះជាសំខាន់នោះគឺវគ្គនៅក្នុងវគ្គនេះអូខេចាំខ្ញុំអានម្ដងទៀត so again the cabal the elite they want to have one world government new world order and a lot of people say no this cannot happen this our government will not let it happen but what if the government is in on it there's two type of government there is a true government and there is a deep state government where it's side by side the private and the public government we weren't supposed to know about the deep state the private government that they are being controlled is running today so therefore for the current true government is the government is the representative that elected by the people that truly helping the people whereas the deep state the elite the cabal is behind it where it's corrupted it's all about money and power hungry and they want to control everything okay so with that being said with this blog that come out that admin mentioned to us is that when they flip the switch to shut down the financial system if you have your money in the banking system today you will not be able to get it because what I'm about to show you is happening this past week twice in this week okay so again let me clarify let me reiterate this section here okay ចឹងចាំខ្ញុំណែនាំប្រាប់អាវគ្គនេះសំខាន់ណាស់សូមបងប្អូនអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាពិចារណាហើយណាមួយយកចិត្តទុកដាក់ខាងលុយដែលថាយើងទុកនៅក្នុងធនាគារហ្នឹងThis year, the year is 2019, and here we stand at the cusp of great change globally. Financial system known by the previous 5 generation is in its final stage of collapse ឃើញទេថាក្នុងឆ្នាំ2019នេះដែលថាយើងនៅក្នុងអឺឆ្នាំនេះដែលថាfinancial system នេះដែលថាវាមាន5 generation មកហើយប៉ុន្តែឥឡូវនេះដែលថាវានៅរយៈពេលចុងក្រោយនេះធ្វើឲ្យវានឹង collapse ធ្វើឲ្យវានឹងបិទអូខេបើកាលណាធនាគារទូទៅបិទឃើញទេតើយើងនឹងជាជនទូទៅនេះនៅក្រោមវានៅកាន់កាប់នេះដែលលុយយើងនៅក្នុងនឹងតើទោះបីតែយើងមានកាត ATM card មែនយើងមិនអាចយកដកលុយរបស់យើងនៅក្នុងធនាគារនឹងបាន so again once this financial system is collapsed they flip the switch your money in that bank is not yours anymore even though you have an ATM card even though you have an online account you cannot access it they're testing that right now I will show you the proof this past week twice in a week that they're doing it so again let me continue upon its final breath humanity could be facing its darkest hours some have worked viciously toward a global financial reset to provide a soft landing within the transactions from the completely fiat-based system back to a gold-backed system គេថាមានដែលថាមានខាងរដ្ឋដែលថាចង់ឲ្យជួយចង់ខ្ញុំចង់និយាយចេះថាមានដែលថាពួកអ្នកធ្វើការរដ្ឋហ្នឹងមានខ្លះដែរដែលថាចង់ឲ្យប្រជាជនទូទៅហ្នឹងជួយប្រជាជនទូទៅថាពេលដែលវាបិទលុយកដាស់ដែលអត់មានតម្លៃហ្នឹងចង់ឲ្យថាបញ្ចេញមានលុយថ្មីគឺជា back by gold អញ្ចឹងណាប៉ុន្តែតទៅមុខទៀត within its brief window of change come an opportunity for the ruling class elite to firmly establish their new world order of a one world government ឃើញទេតើបើវាធ្វើបិទបានតើវានឹងអាចរួមចូលគ្នាគ្រប់ប្រទេសនឹងបង្កើតជា one world government ហ្នឹងព្រោះដែលថាធនាគារទូទៅដែលថានៅក្នុងគ្រប់ប្រទេសមានតែវាកាន់កាប់នឹងហើយ This is a warning to all of humanity នឹងហើយបានថានេះហើយបានថាគឺជា admin នឹងយល់ប្រាប់ថាឲ្យយើងឲ្យយកចិត្តទុកដាក់ឲ្យដឹងថាតទៅមុខទៀតពួក the elite must fail now to set up a one world government because if they succeed it will be the end of freedom okay so again we do not want them to succeed in this one world order government we would rather have each country have their own government their own currency so that you can use and at the same time okay we have to have an option ចឹងហើយបើថាបើយើងនឹងមិនយល់ដឹងទេតើយើងចង់មានលុយក្នុងគ្រប់ប្រទេសរបស់យើងប្រទេសមួយនឹងមានលុយរបស់គេប៉ុន្តែបើចូលក្នុងរួមជាមួយone world government ហ្នឹងគឺគេនឹងកាន់កាប់គ្រប់មានតែមួយទេដែលកាន់កាប់គ្រប់ប្រទេសទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងហើយតើតទៅមុខទៀតដែលយើងរបៀបដែលយើងរស់នៅហ្នឹងមិនបានរស់នៅសេរីទូទៅទេ Most of humanity today has a reasonable amount of freedom ថាយើង តែយើងរស់នៅសប្តាហ៍នេះគឺមានសេរីខ្លះដែរ yet the fiat-based system has enslaved us that debt in large part that were not incurred by the individual. All of the government have created vast debt over the last 100 years, and their citizens are expected to carry those debt. ចឹងហើយបានថាដូច admin ដែលនាំប្រាប់នៅក្នុងហ្នឹងដែលថាយើងរស់នៅសប្តាហ៍នេះគឺក្រោមដៃដែលថាមានអា system slavery system នេះតើដែលរដ្ឋនឹងជាពាក់បែងជាពាក់លុយពីធនាគារហ្នឹងដែលថាប៉ុន្តែគឺជាយើងប្រជាជនទូទៅនឹងឯងដែលអ្នកបង់ឲ្យរដ្ឋនឹងទៅវិញតែឲ្យបង់ឲ្យរដ្ឋនឹងយកលុយហ្នឹងទៅបង់ឲ្យធនាគារអញ្ចឹងហើយបានថាលុយអ្វីដែលថាជាពាក់រាប់ trillion ដុល្លារហ្នឹងមិនមែនមកពីមនុស្សអ្នកមួយជាពាក់ទេគឺជារដ្ឋហ្នឹងហើយដែលថាចាយលុយខ្ចីលុយចេះតែបង្កើតមាន program ផ្សេងមកធ្វើនេះធ្វើនោះទៅហើយបានជាចេញមកហើយយកលុយចេញពីធនាគារចឹងហើយថា so while most of us are free to choose our profession okay so ចឹងហើយបានថាយើងទៅរកបានទូធាយប៉ុន្តែកន្លែងនេះដែលខ្ញុំចង់ណែនាំប្រាប់ it's right here okay the debt could be excuse used by the elite to start a global war when the plug is pulled on the excuse me, on the entire system. Okay, let me read again. The debt could be the excuse used by the elite to start a global war when the plug is pulled on the entire banking system. Entire banking system. As of right now, this past week, from Wells Fargo, from Chase, from US Bank, all these big bank, and not just bank, AT&T, all these other company, Power Energy, they are testing, okay, testing when they can flip the switch to unplug, okay, they can flip the switch to shut down. Okay, so when they do that, whatever money you have in the bank, you cannot access. You cannot go to the bank and cash out or withdraw through the ATM, and you cannot access online, even though you have an ATM or account online. They freeze up. Okay, all right. So this is the part I want to share, and now I want to show you proof. ចឹងហើយបន្តទៅមុខនេះថាដែលពេលវេលាដែលថាពួកវានេះចង់បិទបែងចង់បិទធនាគារទូទៅអូខេបើវានឹងបិទធនាគារមិនឲ្យយើងនឹងចាយលុយតើទៅមុខទៀតយើងនឹងរស់នៅដល់តែពិបាកឥឡូវនេះខ្ញុំចង់ណែនាំប្រាប់ថាយកចិត្តទុកដាក់ទៅបើមានលុយក្នុងនឹងសុំដកចេញខ្លះកុំទុកច្រើនយកលុយនឹងទៅទិញមាសថាយើងចង់ invest ទិញមាសហើយនឹងទិញប្រាក់ទោះបីតែវាបិទអានឹងចោលបិទធនាគារទាំងអស់ចោលហើយយើងអត់មានលុយយើងក៏មានមាសមានប្រាក់បច្ច័យដែរឥឡូវនេះយើងដឹងសំខាន់យើងដឹងពីមុនវានឹងបិទឥឡូវនេះខ្ញុំចង់ចូលនៅក្នុងវីដេអូដែលថាឃើញក្នុងមួយអាទិត្យនេះវាមានបិទ2ដងឥឡូវខ្ញុំនឹងបង្ហាញឲ្យមើល so I'm going to share this video this recent banking shutdown they're testing They're testing the switch, see if they can shut down completely. Okay, here you go. Wells Fargo customers are furious as a second service outage in a week, meaning they can't use their debit card or access online account. You see this? This is not the first time. This is the second time in a week, and they cannot access their account. They're testing the system for the total shutdown. So this is a heat of warning that if you do have a lot of money in any of these banks, I suggest you take some out. And again, this is just a warning because we already heard what admin already explained to us when they want to flip the switch, shutting down the financial system, shutting down the bank. Okay, and here, let me play this video.
It's still impacting many Wells Fargo customers right now. This morning, people started noticing that they could not get on the bank's app or use ATMs. Action News' Gray Hall live for us now in Center City with the very latest on what caused the problem. And Gray, when will it be fixed?
Well, that's the million-dollar question. Sorry, many customers waking up this morning disappointed if they wanted to maybe pay some bills or check their account balance because they could not log in. In fact, many of those customers headed right here to the Wells Fargo right here in Center City along Market Street, trying to get some answers and use the ATM. Frustration at the ATM. Many Wells Fargo customers were greeted by signs like this one, alerting them that they could not withdraw cash.
I went to a couple of ATMs and the machines was down.
What were you thinking? Were you thinking, okay, I can't get my money?
I can't get my money, so where can I get my money?
Customers also saw messages like these online while using the bank's mobile app. It's a message from Wells Fargo apologizing for the inconvenience and alerting users that mobile banking is temporarily unavailable and telling them they should call an 800 number.
Said that there was an error. It wouldn't let me access any of my accounts, my online bill pay. There was nothing I could really do. I rely on the app to pay all my bills in the morning and try to get that done before work.
Wells Fargo says the outage is a result of a power shutdown at one of its facilities that was initiated after smoke was detected following routine maintenance. It says it's working to restore service as soon as possible.
Tried to transfer money and it told me my debit card wasn't active, so I called Wells Fargo 1-800 number, and that's where they told me there's an issue and they don't know when it's going to come back up.
Okay, again, here is what they're saying. Supposedly, there is they see a smoke and they in one of the facility and they shut everything down. So how is that? A smoke from one facility can shut down access throughout the Wells Fargo Bank, not just one location. Okay. All right, let me show you this other proof here, another one here. This is the shutdown grade. Let's see here. Wells Fargo, Chase, US Bank, all down. Spectrum, AT&T, Verizon, Coax, all down. You see that? Okay, here, listen.
OutageMap.com website, we're looking at the map for Wells Fargo. As some of you, many of you might know, Wells Fargo, the banking system is down. And from some personal experience, you can make a purchase and it does not deduct from your account. A friend of mine made 2 purchases this morning, and yet their balance when they check it is still exactly the same. I've looked at the rest of the map over in Europe and Japan and other places. The only area that it shows, at least for Wells Fargo, I'm going to take a look at some other bank maps and see if we've got other outages here in just a second. But for Wells Fargo, we've got major outages on the East Coast, in Texas, and in the Southwest.
Okay, so these are the area that is Wells Fargo outage. Okay, these are the area. So the question, the statement that they're saying one one of the technicians saw smoke in one of the facility. So if they shut down one of the facility, how come all this location is shut down? So again, it doesn't make sense. So what you're thinking is that they are testing the system to flip the switch to shut down completely.
United States and some other areas, as you can see, pretty much almost the whole United States is down, Wells Fargo wise. Let's take a look and see what else we can see. So here is Spectrum, major internet provider in the United States, and Spectrum is having substantial problems. Matter of fact, my Spectrum internet is down. My cell service is still working, but Spectrum is down as well. It's been down here where I live in South Carolina for about an hour and a half, probably, something like that. Let's look. There's a couple other things I want to show you as well. And here is AT&T. AT&T is having major outages as well right now. Internet provider, internet and some cellular service is also affected with the AT&T. And here's Comcast. Their internet service is also having major issues. What is going on here? I think we might be, is more going on than meets the eye here. All these major companies having major outages all at the same time. Let's look a little bit further. Cox Cable is also, this is a wireless internet service. They also are having some they're in the top 10 of major outages. Google is having sporadic server problems, I guess. Facebook, T-Mobile as well is having problems. I dug a little bit deeper into this, and I'll show you what I found here. This is Chase Bank. Chase is in the middle as well. Chase Bank is in the middle as well of a major outages in the same exact areas that Wells Fargo is having outages. I'm going to check directly with the companies here in just a minute and see what they're saying, if they're saying anything like on Twitter, social media, that kind of stuff. And I've already found, like with Wells Fargo, which I'll show you here in just a minute, that they're saying, I can't believe this is what they're saying happened. They're saying that at one of their facilities, while they were doing some routine maintenance, a smoke detector went off in one of the buildings, and it took down the entire nation. Really? All right, hang on here. PG&E, the Rothschild-owned electricity company in California, and looks like most of the state, but particularly central and northern California, they're having some major outages there with electricity, and a little bit in the Northeast, it looks like. Very interesting. Here is SunTrust Bank. Pretty much the entire East Coast is having pretty substantial outages as well. And I know SunTrust, I believe, is mainly on the East Coast. So SunTrust.
So again, this bank, they are testing their system to get ready for the mass shutdown of the financial system. So be prepared if you do have money you know, it's to your discretion, do what you please. But if I were you, I would not keep my money in there as much, because if they shut down and you need to pay your bills, you need to buy food, and you can't go to a store and you have only ATM card and you cannot access your money, and there it goes.
Trust Bank having major issues as well. Holy cow, U.S. Bank is having extreme major outages. Guys, this is looking like a bank system-wide problem, and the whole smoke detector lie. This is only happening in the United States, guys.
You see, guys, they are ready to flip the switch. These are the part that they're testing to make sure that once they flip the switch, if you do not have cash in hand and you know, buy gold, buy silver, don't just put your egg in one basket. ចឹងហើយបានថាតទៅមុខនេះថាបើយើងមានលុយច្រើននៅក្នុងធនាគារទូទៅចឹងដកចេញទិញមាសទិញប្រាក់បើវាបិទលុយកដាស់នឹងចោលតទៅមុខទៀតយើងនឹងគ្មានសិទ្ធិចាយលុយកដាស់ហើយណាមួយចឹងហើយបានថាអាដមីនសមាគម TBC នេះដឹងតែចឹងហើយបានថាបញ្ចេញប្លុកទៅមកប្រាប់ឲ្យយើងទូទៅឲ្យយល់ដឹងថាតទៅមុខនេះបើគេនឹងបិទបែធនាគារទូទៅក្នុងពិភពលោកហ្នឹងឥឡូវនេះវាកំពុងសាកមើលវាកំពុងប្រសើរមើលថាវាអាចបិទបានឬមិនបានហើយទៅបើវាបិទទៅអាលុយដែលយើងនៅក្នុងដាក់នៅក្នុងធនាគារហ្នឹងគឺជាលុយរបស់វាគឺយើងនឹងអត់មានលុយចាយហើយដែលថាលុយរបស់យើងនៅក្នុងយើងក៏មិនអាចដកចេញបានដែរអញ្ចឹងហើយមិនថាយើងនឹងត្រូវពិចារណាគិតមើលទៅ okay so
and all the major banks are having major outages. Wells Fargo is seeming to be getting the attention for some reason, but they're all having major outages. This is as of right now. I can show you. Let me back up here for a second. See here?
You see this? When they start global war and pull the plug, the entire banking system, okay, what will the people do when all of the banks are closed? ចូលតើពិចារណាមើលទៅទូទៅបើធនាគារបិទទាំងអស់ប្រជាជនក្រុមហ៊ុនតើយើងគិតធ្វើយ៉ាងម៉េច How will the company be able to operate without access to the bank? What happened when paper money suddenly become worthless? How long can humanity sustain itself in such a dark time? The elite have planned this scenario for a very long time, and they have planned to introduce one world government as a solution. We cannot let this happen. And when this happens, if you do not know about TBC community, the private society, you will have to fall in order under the one world government. So this is, I'm going to end there. Again, what admin has put in the blog, giving the update. And now I'm showing you proof that they are testing the shutdown system of the banking. Now, when this happens for real, it's not going to be just in the United States, because all these banks is all over the country. So again, they're testing it now. A lot of people, they've been out like 4 hours at a time, and this is the second time in a week. ចឹងហើយមិនថាតទៅមុខទៀតបើយើងនឹងមិនយកចិត្តទុកដាក់ទេដែលថាវាកំពុងក្រងការវានឹងបិទធនាគារទូទៅហើយយើងលុយយើងនៅក្នុងធនាគារបើយើងនឹងមិនយកចិត្តទុកដាក់ដកចេញតើទុកការពារគ្រួសារនីមួយៗចុងក្រោយតើវាបិទមែនយើងនឹងក៏ដកលុយនឹងមិនបានដែរលុយនឹងគឺទៅលាយសូន្យអស់ហើយចឹងហើយមិនថាសូមភ្ញាក់ខ្លួនឡើងកុំចេះតែមានលុយធនាគារហើយតាមមួយធនាគារយើងដាក់លុយចូលឲ្យធនាគារនឹងយកលុយនឹងទៅឲ្យជាជនបងប្អូនយើងផ្សេងទៀតមកខ្ចីហើយការប្រាក់ដែលថាដែលបងប្អូនផ្សេងទៅខ្ចីហ្នឹងសិតតែការប្រាក់គេបានប្រមាណដែលអ្នកខ្ចីថ្មីហ្នឹងសិតតែ8ទៅ5ទៅ10% ក្នុងមួយខែបងមកវិញតើប៉ុន្តែបើធនាគារនឹងឲ្យការប្រាក់មកយើងដែលថាយើងដាក់លុយចូលក្នុងធនាគារហ្នឹងមិនបាន 1% ផងមិនបាន 1% ផងអញ្ចឹងហើយមិនថាឥឡូវហ្នឹងដែលវារងការវានឹងបិទធនាគារទូទៅនឹងសូមពិចារណាមកទៅសូមយកចិត្តទុកដាក់ថាបើយើងមានលុយច្រើនកុំដាក់ក្នុងច្រើនដកចេញខ្លះទិញមាសទិញប្រាក់ការពារហើយណាមួយមិនមែនត្រឹមតែទិញមាសទិញប្រាក់ការពារទៀតទិញអ្វីថាដែលយើងប្រចាំឆ្នាំប្រចាំថ្ងៃរាល់តែថ្ងៃនឹងមកហាអីនឹងសគួរទុកទៅព្រោះនេះមិនមែនសង្គ្រាមតែថាមានសង្គ្រាមតែនៅតែស្រុកអាមេរិកទេគឺទូទៅចឹងហើយមិនថាគេហៅថា one world government មិនបានហៅ one world government ពូក្នុងមួយផែនដីហ្នឹងគឺចង់មានតែអ្នកកាន់កាប់តែមួយចឹងហើយមិនថា so again heed the warning see the proof in the pudding the evidence is there what admin has telling us in the blog and I'm showing you proof that they're testing the system to shut down worldwide. So with that being said, again, this is your discretion. Do as you please. It's your money. It's not my money. So again, be warned. Stock up your supply. So when you have a bank run, they're not going to pay you. They're going to shut it down. So now you have a first-hand warning and the proof. So again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and hit like and share the video so as many people can see this and be ready for whatever come. And again, your money is your money. If you choose to leave it in the bank, that's your prerogative. But from what admin, from what they're planning to do with the financial system today to shut it down, and when they do, your money is gone. It's theirs. And the same thing everywhere else, you know. All right. So again, ខ្ញុំជម្រាបលាបើអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នានឹងអត់បានចូលរួមsubscribe របស់ខ្ញុំទេសូម subscribe like share ហើយណាមួយចុចកណ្ដឹងពេលខ្ញុំចេញមកផ្សាយនឹងអាចបានចូលរួមជាមួយខ្ញុំហើយសូមឲ្យអ្នកប្រាប់បងប្អូនបន្តទៅ កុំទុកលុយនៅក្នុងធនាគារនឹងច្រើនពេកថាយើងទុកលុយក្នុងធនាគារនឹងពេលគេបិទធនាគារចោលលុយដែលយើងនៅក្នុងហ្នឹងគឺជារបស់គេអញ្ចឹងហើយមិនថា Okay, all right, thank you so much and for joining me for this live broadcast. Take care. May God bless.